and welcome to KZB Academic Services, the best and finest academic services in the world. My name is Mr. Kazov, and today we discuss functions. And in this topic, we shall discuss inverse functions. We'll also discuss composite functions and finding values of these respective functions. Okay, to begin with, we start with the definition of a function. What is a function? Now, a function is defined as a one-to-one or many-to-one mapping. A function is defined as a one-to-one or many-to-one mapping. Now, this is just a grade 5 definition. For those of you who didn't skip grade 5, I'm sure you understand what it is. Now, we have an example on the board where they are asking us to find the inverse function of, example, inverse function of x. Okay, so the question is to find the inverse function of f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. Now, the first thing that we do when we are solving this one, number one, we will say let our y be equal to 3x minus 5. Then from this point, then after this, what do? Then this one you can rewrite it. You can say 3x minus 5 is equal to y. Now, what are we trying to do? Okay, what are we trying to achieve? What we want to achieve is to make x subject to the formula. What we are doing, we are simply making x subject to the formula. So here we say 3x is equal to y. We take negative 5 to the other side. Once it crosses the equal sign, what we get is positive. So we have positive 5. Now, what we get here, this is 3x is equal to y plus 5. Then divide this one by 3, divide this one by 3. So this one and this one goes. So we have x is equal to 1 plus 5. Therefore, we'll say f inverse of x is equal to, where there is y, we substitute it with x. So we say x plus 5. Okay, and we underline this one. Basically, this is what we do when you're finding the inverse function. Okay? Okay, so if we are given, we can start with A. What has been given to us? Let's look at what has been given to us. So if you are given that f of x is equal to x minus 1 over 2, we calculate f inverse of x. Now this is very simple because what we do, basically what we do, we'll say let our y be equal to x minus 1 over 2. Okay? Implying that this will say this is the same as saying over 1, and then we can cross multiply. We can say 1 times x minus 1, what we're getting is x minus 1, which is equal to 2 times y, what we're getting is simply 2y. Then what are we doing? We are making x subject to the formula. So we say x is equal to 2y. We take negative 1 to the other side. Once it crosses the equal sign, what we get is a positive. So we say positive 1. Now here we say x is equal to 2y plus 1. But we can say f inverse of x is equal to 2, where there is y, we put an x, substitute it with x. So say x plus 1, and then this is our inverse. You underline like this. Very simple. Now, having done this, this is in A, okay? Having done this, we can go to B, which says that we have f inverse of 3. This is just the same as saying 2, where there is x, then we put 3. So we say 3 plus 1. And then here we say 2 times, okay? So 2 plus 3 is 6 plus 1, okay? What we're getting is 7. This guy. Here is a question that they're asking, given that f of x is equal to 5 minus x, they find its inverse. It's very simple. We can say let 1 be equal to 5 minus x, okay? Then we can say 5, we can write 5 minus x is equal to y, because our idea here is to make x subject to formula. Remember that we are making x subject to formula. Therefore, I can interchange this one. I can take this one this side, and then I take this one this side. Because of the negative, I can take this one to the other side. Okay, it's easier for me if I take this negative x to the other side, it gives me positive. Okay, if I take negative x to the other side, it gives me positive. So this, I'll say this is 5 is equal to y plus x. Okay, implying that this is implying that I can take this y to the other side so that I have 5 minus y. What we get is x. Therefore, we have x is equals to 5 minus y. Now, writing this one, I'll say f inverse of x is equals to 5 minus, where there is y, I just put x there. So it's 5 minus x. And you can see that this function, the original function, which is this one, we have 5 minus x, and also its inverse is also 5 minus x. Now, these functions, they have a special name.